Made from 431 stainless steel and powered by our proprietary dual-core system, our all-new 0211 irons feature a progressive set design. Progressive offset makes it easy to square up the iron's face, and a progressive bounce helps the club head glide through the turf like a hot knife through warm butter. At an astounding 1.5 millimeters, our all-new 0211 irons feature the industry's thinnest club face. Combined with an undercut perimeter face design, the sweet spot is huge. This allows better activation of the dual-core system, delivering fastball speeds across the entire set with the same amount of effort. The upper surface of the club head has been angled away from the face, removing mass from the heel and repositioned towards the toe. This positions the center of gravity closer to the center of the face, producing a higher MOI, more forgiveness, and excellent consistency. I don't know about you, but for me, consistency is key. With so much tech under the hood, you can't afford not to give our all-new 0211 collection a swing.
Amazon shoppers, this is Zach Oakley from Callaway Golf, and today I'm going to tell you about something that has never been done before. This is a true breakthrough in iron innovation, and it comes in the form of the all-new Rogue ST Max irons. This iron has been speed-tuned to maximize distance, launch, and control for the mid to high handicap golfer. For the first time, we're using high-strength 450 steel in our AI-designed flash face cup. This is literally a golf industry first. So what does that mean? Well, unless you hit every shot perfectly, you want the entire face to deliver consistent speed, not just a sweet spot. The combination of the new high-strength steel and a ton of tungsten weighting precisely positioned in the head maximizes speed across the face. I know, all things you've heard before. But when you use artificial intelligence the way we do, we can optimize every iron in the set. So now, the balance between ball speed and spin has been perfectly matched in each iron. This creates high launch and more consistent spin to give you a more controlled landing angle. This means the ball's gonna land softer and you're gonna hold more greens. Plus, they feel and sound absolutely incredible thanks to our patented urethane microspheres. The only way to pull off this kind of performance in an iron is through some serious AI and breakthrough innovations. And that's exactly what you'll find in the Rogue ST Max irons, our longest irons ever. Check them out today.
Hey, Adam Bazalgette here, 3-time PGA Teacher of the Year. I've got just one question for you. What if you could magically swap places with Fred Couples, Davis Love, or Ernie Els for just one round and experience that euphoric sensation of swinging the club in tempo, on plane, and of course generating effortless power? Would you kind of be like heaven for you as a golfer, right? Well, imagine what you would feel like and how you could incorporate those feels into your own unique golf swing. Now, while I don't have a magic wand to make that happen, I do have the next best thing. It's called Lag Shot, and it's a beautifully designed, well-engineered golf club training aid. It's a comfortable 7-iron in length, loft, and lie, with a whippy, flexible blue shaft and beautiful jet black club head. It practically forces you to load the club perfectly, generate that tremendous lag automatically, and make confident swings with ideal tempo and rhythm. The result? Well, a game-changing practice aid that trains your hands, arms, and body how to make a powerful, efficient golf swing in sequence with an amazing amount of lag. Now, before we go any further, I get it. You've no doubt heard similar claims before, and you're skeptical whether this thing will work for you. So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My name is Adam Bazalgette. I'm a 3-time PGA Teacher of the Year and the founder of Scratch Golf Academy. I've also been a PGA professional for over 30 years, but here's what you really need to know about me. I almost never promote training aids. Frankly, I think most of them are gimmicky and just junk. In fact, I can count on one hand the number of training aids I've seen that actually work in my 30 plus years as a PGA pro, which is why when a lag shot prototype showed up at my office a couple of months ago, I didn't even open it. A few days later, the founder called me, and he's a nice guy, so I opened it and decided to take it out to the range and hit a few balls. And I've got to say, I went from skeptical to floored in about 30 seconds. Not only is the club beautiful, but it makes adding more lag in your swing natural and effortless. None of those forced, manufactured mechanical feels that normally occur when people try to add lag with their swing. It will improve your backswing, your transition, your impact position, basically every part of your golf swing without any swing thoughts. You just swing it, feel it, and then go back to your regular clubs. You'll be amazed at the results. And on top of that, you can actually hit balls with it, which is critical for getting feedback and learning. Not only do I love it, but several of my students have been seeing great success with it. You'll hit your tee shots further, your iron shots straighter, which means more fairways, greens in regulation, and lower scores. Now here's the deal. The only place you can get the brand new lag shot training aid is right here on this page. It's not available anywhere else on the internet. It's available in a right or left-handed version, and it's ideal for golfers of all ages and ability levels. For a very limited time, you can secure your lag shot at this fast mover discount and be one of the first golfers out of millions to own this brand new breakthrough training aid. I think it's without question one of the best training aids to hit the golf market in years, and it will help you increase your distance, will help you hit more solid, accurate shots. I can guarantee you that. On top of that, you can try lag shot risk-free. You can have it shipped to your house, try it for up to 30 days, and if you don't feel lag shot makes a difference, you get all your money back. So there's literally zero risk on your part. This offer isn't going to last long, so if you're interested, now's the time to jump on it. Just scroll down to read the details, take a look at what other golfers are saying in the reviews, and see a 30-day risk-free, ironclad money-back guarantee to get your lag shot training aid today. Go ahead and pick it up.
Would you like to be able to step up to the tee with a club, swing it like your 7-iron, hit it as consistently long as your driver, and more accurately than your fairway metal? Recreational golfers everywhere are ditching their drivers for a weird new club that is giving them crazy consistency and insane accuracy without sacrificing any distance.
I like that. Boy, that's right on the flag.
They're lowering their scores and watching their handicaps drop
There we go.
faster than they ever thought possible. Now, it's all thanks to the brand new GX7 X Metal. But I'm gonna be straight with you. If you're cranking out drives over 300 yards with swing speeds that rival tour pros, then this club is not for you, and neither is this video. But if you struggle from the tee box or with your fairway woods, hybrids, or long irons, if you'd love to eliminate the 3 or 4 bad drives that consistently kill your rounds, then keep watching, because you're about to discover the ultimate amateur-friendly solution from the tee and the turf. Now I know you're probably thinking, Dennis, this club sounds too good to be true. Well, let me tell you, it's not. But don't just take my word for it.
Wow. Yes.
Check out what recreational golfers just like you have to say about the brand new GX7 X Metal.
Every shot that I hit here today was straight.
Boom.
I hit it like a 7-iron and it went further than my driver.
Look at that. Look at that.
With the GX7, my very first swing, I was hitting it farther than I was hitting my driver.
There it is.
I don't think I've hit a club other than this GX7 that was right out of the bag, straight and forgiving like it is.
The GX7 had a great feel coming off the face. The dispersion on it was tight. I would rather play with the GX7 than my driver right now.
After hitting the GX7, I don't think I'm going to need a driver anymore.
I've never hit a driver that has gone like this GX7. The GX7 is just straight, right down the fairway. Believe me, it's a good club.
I'm not a consistent golfer, and yet with the GX7, all the shots went pretty straight.
I've never hit a driver this straight for so many shots in my life, and they've gone further, 20 to 40, 50 yards.
Yeah!
And I'm delighted with it.
And those are firsthand, honest-to-goodness, real player testimonials, not actors. These golfers tried the brand new GX7 and they loved it instantly. So why is the GX7 so effective? The short answer is because it was designed for you in mind, your swing speeds and your strengths and weaknesses. Let me explain. Big manufacturers design their drivers around tour-level swings, where the pros consistently drive the ball 320 arrow straight yards with swings about 30 miles per hour faster than amateurs. These same pros are practicing dozens of hours per week to make every swing picture perfect. Think about it. It just makes sense. The materials and design principles that work best on tour pros will not work best for the amateur golfer, even serious amateurs. That's why you can't just pick up the same driver your favorite pro hits and suddenly start hitting it 300 plus yards off the tee and almost never miss a fairway. The same characteristics that make it a great pro club leads to inconsistency and frustration for the amateur. That's why the award-winning team behind the GX7X Metal sat down with a blank sheet of paper and a big idea. Forget the tour pro and focus on the amateur. How would a club look and feel that was designed to make the absolute most of a typical amateur swing? Can we deliver better performance, lower scores, and make it fun and easy to use? The answer to those questions surprised them, but not nearly as much as the results. Because the results, well, they were mind-blowing.
If you're an amateur golfer who would love to consistently hit longer and more accurate shots off the tee and the turf, then the brand new GX7X Metal is the club for you.
Well, when I first started swinging a GX7, I felt that I couldn't do anything wrong with it.
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay. I hit it like a 7-iron and it went further than my driver. Every shot that I hit here today was straight. The confidence is there, and I'm not worried about the tight fairway lies.
GX7 absolutely is a very consistently straight driver for me, which I don't have, and it went far. And those are two things you need on a driver. What's nothing wrong with long and straight, right? I've never hit a driver this straight for so many shots in my life, and they've gone further, 20 to 40, 50 yards. And I'm delighted with it. I can hardly wait to get out and try to play a few rounds with it. After trying the GX7, I think the place for my other driver, my older driver, is to go to the first tee and donate that for young kids.
One of the greatest things about the GX7 that I found today, Dennis, was the consistency of how long they hit it.
Boom, there's a good one.
If you averaged the 5 or 6 balls that they hit, it was
way better. Wasn't even close.
It was 10, 15 yards longer.
Yeah, good one there. That's crushed.
And not only that, they brought the dispersion way in. I mean, by double.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when you've got a dispersion pattern, guys, we weren't talking yards, we were talking feet.
Right.
1 foot left, 1 foot right. Oh, the space ball. That was 6 feet to the right of your target line. Are you kidding me? I don't even putt that straight.
You hit the ball that straight, you are consistently going to be longer in the fairway.
Oh man, there it is.
The GX7's the club for that. And I have am really impressed with the guys that tested today and the numbers coming out of the GX7. We saw some great things.
Oh, look at that one.
From guys that are afraid to hit a 4-wood off the fairway, and they're hitting the GX7 off the ground. Well, Dave hit 5 balls with his traditional driver, and he did what we see a bunch of amateurs do all the time, Dennis. They hit a couple of good ones, and they hit a couple off the map. He hit a couple drives pretty well that he might have a chance of making birdie at, but at the end of the day, he's gonna have 4 or 5 balls in the desert, and that's gonna kill his score.
We want you to hit this club, all right, the GX7, and I want you to feel like you're swinging it like a 7-iron, all right?
He hits this GX7.
Wow.
He hits it just as far as his driver. He hits it way more consistent. I think a lot of that has to do with him swinging the club like he swings a 7-iron. He mentioned he's confident with his 7-iron. When he has a 7-iron into the green, he feels like he makes a good swing. This club is designed to be swung like a 7-iron. And once we told him that, and he trusted us in that, he made some great golf swings.
For me, a club like a GX7, the swing feels better. Well, it's kind of interesting because, they mentioned 7-iron. I hit the 7 probably much more consistently than any driver I've ever hit. This feels more natural for me, for my body. You can just come straight up and through. I've never grabbed a club like that and been able to tee it up, and replicate my driver and then hit it off the deck for those 3-wood shots. So yeah, you can potentially take 2 or 3 clubs out of your bag. For me, it'd probably be 3 clubs because I can get rid of my 3 hybrid too. It felt great.
The brand new GX7X Metal is a club unlike any other on the market today. With its cutting-edge, amateur-friendly design, optimized club head, ultra thin, super hot alloy face, XPW tungsten radius bar, and step up iron-like sole, the GX7 X Metal will absolutely be the go-to club in your bag. Because you'll be consistently longer and have just one swing for every club in your bag, you'll be more confident, more accurate, and have so much more fun.